Okay, today is June 14th. This is my friend Hampton, who just came in yesterday. He's going to be participating in our 12-day boot camp. He was born September 30th, so he's a Virgo. So we won't take that into consideration, of course, because it doesn't matter. We really don't know his name. We don't care his name. We don't care his gender. So this is just a dog. If it was a pit bull, poodle, whatever. In this case, of course, it's called a Havanese. So the first thing we do in our boot camp is put structure into a dog and balance our emotion and our energy, and the dog adapts to it. So in other words, when Hampton is all excited and wants to nibble, I have a little piece of rope I put on him, and all I do. So notice with me, and for the next 12 days, the dog is going to have structure. That doesn't mean we're going to lock him in a cage. It's actually the opposite. He's always going to have leadership. So structure means leadership, physical leadership, not just so I touch, I play, and I do whatever. And I react, and what we're going to teach the owners is to react to the dog's behavior without really talking too much, without being physical, without letting the dog suck the emotion out of us. So usually the dogs start here, meaning they're ahead of us, and then we get ahead of them, and at the end of the 12 days, we just want balance. I'm not looking for the dog to jump through rings of fire. I want the dog to do this. Chill. When we decide, the human decides it's time to go play, we go play. When we decide it's time to eat, it's time to eat. So the dog's little tiny brain cannot do these things. So this is Hampton's first day, and the first thing we do is always, we put a leash and collar on the dog, and that's always. And when the dog goes home, you should always have a leash and collar on when he's under your supervision. When he's not under your supervision, he belongs in a crate. Obviously not this size crate. And that's a human problem for people to get, and that's a whole thing in and of itself. But I'll be reinforcing that as we go. So when I stand up, notice if I can stand up, just by me standing up, his tail came up and he got excited. Well, see, he thinks we're doing something. But we're going to just walk, and then as soon as he pulls, I'm going to correct. Good boy, Hampton. I'm going to praise him a little bit. But do you see where my energy is? And that's what we're going to do. The first behavior we're going to start to introduce is the heel command. Heeling means walk on my left side. My left, not my right, not in front, not in back. Walk on my left side. Why am I being so specific? Because the more psychological and physical structure you put in the dog's head, the more he will believe that you're in charge of him. Then I'm going to walk, and then I correct a little, then I start playing with the door. Hi, Hampton! He jumps, he thinks I'm crazy. That's fine. So the point, the principle here is to love when appropriate and correct when appropriate. Physical correction, physical love. Physical and verbal. Cut for today. Okay, Hampton, so he's examining. So when a dog sniffs, he's hunting, right? He wants to know that carpet is covered with odor, food, and other animals. So his job is to hunt and find out where he fits in this pack. So I'm going to just cut, and my battery's dying, and we'll continue this for the next 12 days, 11 days.